19 News at 6, sponsored by the Sandell Law Firm. Insider knowledge, outstanding results, the big stories, holding the powerful accountable, tracking 19 First Alert weather, keeping you and your family safe. 19 News New at 6 starts now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking details now at 6. Barberton police shoot and kill a man. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sia Nyorkor. Tiffany Tucker and Brian Duffy have the evening off. New information just into the 19 newsroom from police who say the man, 34-year-old Zachary Zoran from Akron, charged at officers with a knife. No officers were injured. New details on that nearly 50-car pileup on Friday on the Ohio Turnpike. We now know the names of 3 of the 4 people killed. Julie Roth of Toledo. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jason Nicholas joins us now with how it's looking out there. Hey, Jason.
Well, slowly but surely, Sia, we are turning the corner.
The winter storm kept flights frozen at Cleveland Hopkins, stranding some passengers for days over the holiday weekend. New at 6, it's a sigh of release as planes once again take off in the sky. Here's our Mr. Harry Boomer. All right, Mr. Boomer, a local barbershop ownership picking up the pieces after this winter storm wreaked havoc on his entire shop. His community usually looks to him for support, but as our Tiara Braddock learned, he's now leaning on the community to get through this tough time. At this hour, Willis doesn't have an estimate on the cost of repairs or when that work will begin. Today marks the first day of Kwanzaa, a 7-day celebration of African American culture. It's observed every year from December 26th through January 1st. And unlike many other winter holidays, Kwanzaa isn't tied to any single religion. It includes people of all religions, so if you observe Christmas or Hanukkah, you can also celebrate Kwanzaa, shaped by traditions and values from all around the continent of Africa. You're watching 19 News at 6. Stick with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
19 News, first, fair, everywhere.
Welcome back. It's every parent's worst nightmare, a child getting sexually abused. That nightmare came true twice for one mother, both with her daughter and her disabled son. Now, after 2 very different experiences fighting for justice in court, she realized that more needed to be done to help disabled children in these situations. 19's Katie Wilson with the nonprofit that this mother created, Turning Pain into Purpose. For more information on Voices of Change and ways to donate, please visit our story on cleveland19.com. All right, we'll take it, Jason. Thank you. Here's tonight's primetime lineup, starting with The Neighborhood at 8, NCIS at 9, NCIS Hawaii at 10, followed by 19 News at 11 with Chris Fry. Interested. So tell me, which bowl are you watching? Which bowl game?
None of them.
Really?
They're meaningless. Absolutely meaningless. Some of them are. I mean, it just depends. You got these low-level bowls. I'm like, why is this on a Tuesday afternoon at 5 o'clock? When everyone's at work, who cares? By the way, the Cavs, what we care about, the Cavs, they're playing Brooklyn tonight. That means Kyrie's back in town. Kevin Durant should be a good one. We'll have highlights coming up at 10 and 11.
All right. Thanks so much, Chris. Stick around. Jason will have a final check of your 7-day forecast next.
When we even had 20 today with no wind,
Oh, yeah.
It was cold, but it didn't have that biting.
Feel it. Yeah.
Right? So
all right.
Progress, little by little.
All right. We're warming up. All right. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 6. Be sure to tune in to the CW43 at 7:30. Have a good evening.